Okay, so we are going to take a look at the DCC Dungeon Crawl Classics first level wizard random spells. So I'm playing in a game, and my wizard has a, what is it, a 17? Yeah, a 17 intelligence. So I get 2 bonus spells. So we're going to get 6 spells, and then we're also going to have to roll 6 on the mercurial magic chart and see how that is. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so these are the spells. So we're going to roll 1 to 27 6 times to gain our random spells. And there's a couple caveats to that, but we'll get into it when we get into it. All right, so let's pull up the random dice. We're just using a randomizer here, sides 27. We're just going to do it 6 times, and let's see what we get. I could do it 1 at a time, but let's just do all 6. All right, there they go. There they go. And stop. Oh, let's take a look at these numbers, put them in order, and see what we got here. Let us take a look. Okay, so we have 1, 8, 15, 17, 26, 27. 1, 8, 15, 17, 26, 27. All right, let's see what spells we got. All right, so we are going to check and see what they are. Let's pull up the lovely thing here. All right, here we go. And here are the spell list. So we have 1, 8, 15, 17, 26, 27. All right, so 1. We have summon or animal summoning. So we can do animal summoning. Awesome. 8. We have detect magic. Lovely. We can detect magic. 15. All right. We have invoke patron, which has a double asterisk here, which also means if we get patron bond or invoke patron, we receive both of them and they only count as 1. So now we have invoke patron and we also have patron bond. Lovely. All right. That is our 15. 17. Magic shield. Okay, so we can cast a shield around ourselves and or others to protect us. That's lovely. So far, only combat spell we have is our animal summoning, unless our patron bond spells do something good for us. All right, and then we have 26. 26 is ward portal. Wonderful. We can block. I think ward portal is like blocking doors and things like that. So that's great. And then we also have 27, which is a patron spell. Okay, so the patron spell is a special powerful spell that we are granted by our patron. So we'll be able to cast that spell just like a normal spell, but your judge, your Dungeon Crawl Classic judge, has to pick that spell based on your patron spell list. So I'll have to talk to my judge, and after we have my patron, determine what spell from the patron that I get that I can add to my spell list. Maybe it'll be a combat spell if he's nice, since we only have the animal summoning. But we'll have to wait and see what the judge says. So there are our spells. Now the next thing we need to do is to roll again for our mercurial magic. Let me see if I can pull that up. Okay, let's pull up the mercurial magic, and boom, just like that, there it is. Okay, this is the mercurial magic chart. Now we have to roll on the mercurial magic chart for each spell, and it's a 100%. It's a die 100, so it's percentage. So let's roll and let's see what each one of our mercurial magic spells are. Could be good. Okay, we are going to find out our mercurial magic. We're going to roll a die 100 for each spell, and we'll just do it 1 at a time. So let's get into it. All right, let's change this to die 100. And we're just going to do 1 at a time. All right, here we go. We're going to roll and stop. Oh, 98. Ooh, okay, let's find out what a 98 is. All right, let's pull it up. If I can pull it up. Okay, here's the table. 98. 98. Okay, 98 out of 100. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Natural born talent. Okay, natural born talent. Instead of rolling as normal on the spell check, the wizard rolls a die type indicated by 2 steps on the dice chain. Improved by 2 steps on the dice change, i.e. with normally roll a die 20, he now rolls a die 30. Oh, that's awesome. That's for our first spell. Okay, and what was our first spell again? Our first spell was... All right, look at me, forgetting that quickly. All right, let's go back to the numbers. We had a 1. That's right, a 1. So a 1 was animal summoning. So that is on our animal summoning. So on our 1, we had a lovely 98%. 98. Okay, let's move on to number 2. Whew, our second spell, which is an 8. What was an 8? See, I didn't have everything put up. Our second spell is Detect Magic. So this is going to be for Detect Magic. Here we go. And stop. Oh, 83. Let's find out what an 83 is. Okay, 83, 83, 83. Over here. 83. I don't know if you can see this all the way. 83. Blue stars. A blue 7-pointed star flares brightly on the wizard's forehead each time he casts a spell. The star casts a circle of glaring light, 25-foot diameter per spell level. Holy cow. Okay, so every time we cast Detect Magic, this light just goes boosh. Okay. I mean, that's a thing that could happen. All right, so let's put that down here. So 83% for that one. All right, let us move on. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Okay, what are we rolling for again? This is let's see. This was our Invoke Patron. So every time we cast Invoke Patron, this doesn't happen that often, I don't think, but that's fine. All right, rolling, 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 rolling. Stop. Oh, 76. Ooh, okay. Let's find out what a 76 is. 76. 76. Silence. At his discretion, the wizard is able to cast a spell silently. He needs not speak any additional auditory when casting a spell. Okay, so silently speaking. All right, so that's silently speaking for the patron bond. All right, let's move on. The video is becoming way long. All right, we're gonna start rolling now. What was our next one? I just should have looked these all up ahead of time. Magic Shield. So every time we cast Magic Shield, this is for Magic Shield now. And stop. Jesus, 93. Okay, let's check that one out. 93. Somewhere down here. Greater power. The caster is allowed to roll twice for any random elements of the spell, duration, damage, number effects, etc., and take whichever result he wishes. Ooh, so I can roll twice, take whatever I want. That's nice. Okay. All right, let's go for the next one. The next one is, I think it's Ward Portal. It's 26. 26 was, yeah, the Ward Portal. Let's switch to Ward Portal. Here we go. Rolling, 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 and stop. 77. Oh, okay. Let's check, see what 77 is. It's over here on the side. Okay, 77. Call of the Outer Dark. Outer Dark. Call of the Outer Dark. Strange chimes scream in the air, and foreign stars wave above the wizard. All looking at the caster must make a DC 10 will save or be in trance for 1 die 3 rounds. Attacking a trance characters instantly frees them from their enchantment. Okay, so it could like stun them or whatever. That's not too bad. I'll take it. That's pretty cool. All right, and that was on the 26. What was 26? Word portal. Okay, so when I cast the word portal spell, we and yeah, that happens. Okay, so that was 77 for that one. All right, and then the last one is our patron spell, I believe. Our patron spell, yeah, patron spell, 27. Yep, this is our patron spell one. All right, here we go. Whew. Rolling for our patron spell, and stop. 80. Okay, 80. Let's see what an 80 is. Let's take a look. Okay, wow. Dimensional Schism. By casting the spell, the wizard hurls himself into the warp of multiple realities. Oh, shit. 1 die 7 plus 1 duplicates of the caster appear. Identical in nearly every respect, but each drawn from its own parallel universe. Attacks against the caster are randomly assigned across the doppelgangers. The doppelgangers remain for 1 round per caster level, so at our level it's only going to be 1 round, thank God. There is a 1% chance per spell level, so there's a 1% chance that this is level 1 spell, that the original caster vanishes into one of the alternate realities. So every time I cast a spell, there's a 1% chance that I'm going to disappear into an alternate reality, replaced by a nearly identical incarnation of opposite alignment and patron. So I'd have a new character that's the opposite alignment and the opposite patron. 1% chance that happens every time I cast a spell. Wow. Okay. Crazy shit happens when you cast spells in DCC. Okay, rolling, and stop. Ooh, 99. What is a 99? Let's find out. $99. Roll again twice. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're gonna get 2 mercurial magics with this guy. Ooh! All right, let's go to the thingy. All right, we're gonna do this. Here we go. 2. All right, so we've got 2 now. All right, here we go. Woo! Rolling, and stop. 69.95. 69.95. All right, let's take a look. 69.95. 69. Skeletal caster. We had 69 for, I don't remember. No, I don't think so. 69. Skeletal caster. The wizard skin and internal organs become transparent for 1 to 4 rounds after casting a spell, making him appear as a closed skeleton. Although likely to be mistaken as an undead, the wizard also enjoys a +2 bonus to his armor class against magic missiles. So I get a +2 against magic missiles, but I look skeletal-ish. Okay, whatever. 95. Psychic Focus. Casting the spell clears the caster's mind and prepares him to channel further energy. For 1 die 4 rounds, after the spell is cast, the wizard receives a +4 bonus to other spell checks. This effect is not stacked with itself. So after I cast this spell, I get a +4 bonus for 1 die 4 rounds for any other spell I cast. Okay, that's nice. I like that. We can take that. That sounds great. Okay, so that was on our patron bond spell. No, the patron, yeah, the patron spell. Okay, perfect. All right, and there you have it. So that is all of our spells and our mercurial magic. So there we go. So that we'll just have to wait and see what my we have to wait and see what my patron spell is and what my patron is, because I haven't even chosen my patron yet. But if you guys want to see what spell that patron spell is and what patron I have, just leave a comment below, and maybe we'll make a part 2 to this video, and we'll talk about what spell I was able to get after I talked to the judge. All right, anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate you sticking in, and I just wanted to share this because we're starting a new DCC campaign, and I'm making a wizard, and I just wanted to roll my spells and do it on here. So there you go. All right, anyway, take care, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and don't forget to leave a comment if you want to know about my patron spells, or tell me anything you want to know or discuss. Anyway, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.